Yeah, it's actually going to be on the YouTube page for the Lindenwood ACHA Women's Hockey.
Good evening. Welcome into Centene Community Ice Rink here in St. Charles, Missouri, as we get the national anthem underway here before tonight's game. And once again, we're at the Centene Community Ice Rink here in St. Charles, Missouri. Michael Wagenknecht with you here for tonight's game between the host Lindenwood Lions and the number one team in the ACHA, the Liberty Flames. The Flames are actually coming off their first loss in 2 years as they fell to McKendree last night, 4-3 in overtime. Ironically, the last team that was able to beat Liberty 2 years ago were these Lions, a bit of a different team coming out tonight, but these two teams have perennially been the top teams in the ACHA the last handful of years. The Flames coming in, four-time defending champions. Lions looking to get back into the conversation when it comes to the playoffs, as the regular season getting ready to wind down here in the next month or so, and still a lot of work for the Lions to do to get back into the playoff race. Once again, the Flames are almost a shoo-in to get in. They're playing in just their 15th game of the season coming into tonight. Like I said, they fell to McKendree last night. Actually, that's their 14th game played. It'll be tonight. As we're about ready to get underway here, starting lineups for Liberty: Amanda Story and Ned Emerson Oaks and Aislinn Stretch on the defense. Shelby Bradford, Yannick Truder, and Brielle Fussy up at the forward positions. Flames have control in the Lions zone. It's Madison Teague starting on defense there with Jessica Wither. Emily McDonald in net for the Lions. Ava Bilton, Kennedy Frank, and Kenzie Cameron get the nod to start things for Lindenwood. That shot blocked there by Kennedy Frank. Stretch will put that shot on, and Emily McDonald will stick that one to the corner. Teague picks it up. She'll stop and retreat. Much different team than the Miami of Ohio Redhawks team we saw the last 2 days. That team was very, very big and powerful. This Liberty team has more speed and a lot better execution when it comes to set plays in the offensive zone. So a bit of a change for the Lions when it comes to how they play this Flames team. But honestly feel like this is a better matchup for the Lions, as they've kind of given the Flames struggles the last couple years. They fell in the semifinals last year, did the Lions, to this Flames team, 4-2. Puck into the Lions zone, picked up by Mackenzie Drost. Drost has it. She'll slide it to the near side here for Bryn Carter. Back to Drost. Antonio now up to Arden Harushko. She'll slide it into the Flame zone. That gets caught up in the skates of Priscilla Zeifley, but she's able to get it up to Brooklyn Beauchamp. Beauchamp behind the Lions net. She'll feed it out to her defense. Here's Sammy Peebles. That shot blocked down there by Saskia Fuchs into the corner for Brittany Fussy. Britton and Brielle Fussy out there. Sisters. One's a junior, one's a sophomore. Two of the top players on this Flames team. Britton has 10 goals, 8 assists. Brielle, 7 goals, 4 assists. And those two are going to be the ones the Lions are going to have to watch out for. That one rimmed into the Lions zone, picked up there by Shelby Bradford. Broken up by the Lions. That is number 77. Correction, 27. Annika Asplunda. That's out of the Lions zone, but The Flames get right back in. Here is Brielle, stopped by McDonald. Right back out are the Lions, but gives it right back to the Flames' defense was Kaylee Keller. Truder gets that one in. Right back out by Madison Teague. As we said yesterday's broadcast, Teague is always ready to put that puck into a different position on the ice. She never hesitates, always kind of knows where she's going. As we see right there, finds Ava Bilton on the near side. Bilton will chip it in, giving chase is Kennedy Frank. Madison Glynn collects that one. 2 Lions converge on her, but she slips up between the 2 of them. And now the Flames try to get it out. Bryn Carter keeps it in. We'll wheel it around. Cameron can't get there, and Frost will have to pinch in. Cameron has it go by her once again. Now Peyton Carl. She'll reverse to Madison Glynn. Glynn gets that one up. As Carter and Dross now back defensively. That one in front. Tipped on there by Lindsay Jajuric, but that goes wide. Flames reset in their zone. Sorry, we have a Liberty Eagles team that's a high school out here, so it's not going to be a little confusing. Opportunity here. Loki Antonio in on the break. Antonio stops, pops, and scores! Loki Antonio with the opening goal for the Lions. Big start for the Lions as Antonio gets them on the board first. Face-off win by the Lions. And they control. That's dumped in there by Harushko. Flames get it right in. Dumped around to the far side. Teague and Harushko get the assists on the goal. Flames right back in. That one's chipped in front. McDonald paddles it away, still loose in front of the crease. Now the Lions will push forward. Carter chips it out. Right back in are the Flames. That's Glynn. Drops that one off. McDonald stops it. That one is chipped up and in. The Flames get it right back. And we are tied here at 1, 15-27 in. Lindsay Jajurczyk picks up the goal. And just like that, it is 1-1. With this Flames team coming off that first loss in 2 years, you had a feeling they were going to be hungry right off the bat. The Lions were able to draw first blood, but no doubt this team was going to come back. They did not like the feeling of losing last night, especially after doubling up the Bearcats in shots. They knew they had a good game. This ran into a hot goaltender. Lions are going to have to do a lot of work to win this one. That one is right back in by Beauchamp. Zozia Adamic putting pressure on Mackenzie Dross behind the net. There's Beauchamp. She loses it but gets it right back. Bilton giving chase along with Bryn Carter. That one is slid around, and Drost has it. Run into there by Beauchamp. Freshman of Gurney, Illinois. That one in front for the opportunity for the Flames, but that is picked up there by Kennedy Frank. Flames have it at center. Brielle Fussy in on the attack. Carter breaks that one up. There is Yannick Truder. She tries to slide it in front. Can't, and now Ava Bilton will stop. She'll flip it up, but not out just yet. Frank still has it. Finally is able to stick that one to center. Right into the stick of Emerson Oaks. Now Teague stops, gets that one out, but kept in there nicely by Oaks. That shot in, and another goal there from the Flames as the deflection goes in. And 2 straight goals by the Flames as Bradford picks that one up. Good screen in front, able to get the stick on the puck and deflect it past Emily McDonald. And in the span of about 90 seconds, the Flames went from being down 1-0 to having the 2-1 lead. Flames will win the draw. Pushed in there by Glynn. Teague can't get to it. Risa Shatford has it. First goal scorer, Jurjic, has it now. That's slid behind the net. Oakes picks up the assist on that goal by Bradford as the Lions punch it into the Flame zone. Story sets up her defense. Antonio in there on the forecheck. Makes things difficult. Drost will step up. They get that by her, though, and now Shatford has to take it at center. She's going to be run into. That's going to be a penalty going against the Flames. That's going to be number 12, Haley Battles. That'll be going to the bench, or going to the box as Emily McDonald goes to the bench. Shatford off her stick, but picked up there by Drost. Advantage here for the Lions at the moment as they have the goaltender off. Frank drops it off to Drost. That'll come out to center, and the Lions will have to reset. Frank has it to Drost now. Shatford on the near side. Tries to get it to Harushko, but that'll go off her stick and right to Isabella Herbert. And that'll draw the whistle, and now going to the box will be Battles. So an opportunity for the Lions to get back into this game. Their power play, while having some chances in the games the last 2 days against Miami of Ohio, went scoreless. 0 for 9 in the 2-game series. They did struggle on the PK themselves. 5 for 10 were the Redhawks. So special teams is going to be something that's very important in this game for the Lions as Antonio takes a spill. And Frank has her stick knocked out of her hands, which will allow the Flames and Britton Fussy to get that one out. And here she is coming into the offensive zone. She swings wide, still has control. Continue to take a skate. No one really putting much pressure on her as she's going to go behind the net a second time. That in front. Now Antonio is able to collect. Antonio, the goal scorer for the Lions. She's under pressure there. Sends it up to Shatford. She fans on the pass, but it does find Harden Harushko. Now into the Flames zone, but right to a Flames player. That's Rihanna Spainer, and the Flames will continue to kill time. 1:08 to go in the advantage. McDonald sets up Teague. Brielle Fussy watching her. High pressure here by the Flames, penalty kill. And when they have the speed to allow that to happen, that's going to put a lot of pressure on a power play unit in front. That one is in, a shorthanded goal. Rihanna Spainer picks up the goal out the pass from Brielle Fussy. And 3 straight goals for the Flames give them a 3-1 lead. 11:45 to go in the first. And right there we see speed kills. When you have the ability to put that high pressure on the PK and no one's coming back to help you out as far as offense is concerned, what was an advantage goes to the shorthanded team because they've got pressure and numbers in the offensive zone. Face-off won by the Flames. Mackenzie Drost has it. Still 46 seconds to go on the advantage. See if the Lions can get something going. Have not been able to set anything up as of yet. Drost has it now. Sent it to Antonio. Back to Drost. Harushko behind the net, gives it up, and that'll be cleared out. Drost will have to retreat. She'll pick it up behind the net. 16 seconds left to go. On the advantage, Drost pushes things forward. Tries to send it to Harushko, but she was going off on a change, and the Flames get it right back, send it down, and they're going to get this penalty killed and actually be up +1 because they get the shorthanded goal. Here's Antonio under pressure there in the near corner. Up to Frank. Battles out of the box. Runs in hard to her, keeps that one in, and she'll dump it down low. Beauchamp has it behind the net. 2 Lions converge on her. T comes away with it. She'll send it up the middle, but kept in there by Battles. Shot on, blocker down by McDonald. Peebles will keep it in again. Another shot from her, tipped to the corner by Frank. 3 Flames around her. Antonio trying to help out, but that's going to be dug out there by Truder. Back out to Peebles. Another shot on, tipped on. Doesn't reach McDonald. Will go to the corner for Truder. She'll find it back out to Peebles again. She'll put that one towards the net. That one deflected off the skate of Teague into the near corner. Reaches Shadford, picks it up. Truder takes a spill. Shadford over the top of her. Nothing really heinous about that one. Shot comes in. McDonald has to contend with the tip off the stick of Herbert, but is able to pick that one up as we get to 10 minutes left in the first period. A 3-1 Flames lead. Well, it started off the way the Lions wanted to. They get the goal by Antonio on a partial breakaway. Starting to feel good about yourself. Then 3 straight goals, including a shorthanded one by the Flames. Put you in a hole early. And another game where the Lions are going to have to come back. That shot blocked, doesn't reach McDonald. As Carter tried to put it behind the net, it hits the cage and stays in the zone. Here is Carl. She sends that one over to Glenn. That shot blocked. Flames still have control. Bilton and Drost trying to get it out. Drost does. That's going to go down possibly for icing. Yes, it does. It will reach the far red line. And that faceoff will come back down into the Lions zone. Adamick will take the draw, and that'll be won by Ava Bilton. Stretch tries to put a shot on. Fuchs blocks that one. Stretch will recover. That was 2 Oaks, but it skips over her stick, and they will have to retreat and get things restarted. They punch it in, and that is Jessica Wither now, along with Annika Esplunda. Wither will come away with it. She looks for Teague. Teague chips it up. Can't get it out, though. Peebles with another shot. That one goes just wide off the tip from Ademic. And the Flames are just playing aggressive right now. They know that they've got this Lions team on the back foot. And coming off that loss, they don't want to leave anything in doubt. Chipped up by the Flames. Wither has it. Broken up there by Bradford. She gets in, loses it. Good back check there to break it up. And now Arden Harushko out for the Lions. She gets to the middle, puts a shot on that's blocked. She goes after it in the corner. Cameron also there. Now Harushko. She swings around, tries to put it up high. Story has it. It's loose in front. Harushko comes away with it. Carter puts a shot wide. Shadford will collect it on the far side. Run into the boards there by McDonald. Coming away with it is Shadford. She makes a move. Can't get a shot off as that puck nibbles off her stick, but it's because she was hooked. And going to the box will be the captain of this Flames team, Shelby Bradford. So another opportunity on the power play for the Lions. We'll see if they're able to make some adjustments after the first power play resulted in a shorthanded goal against and really 0 zone pressure. Kennedy Frank will try to win the draw back and give the Lions some offensive zone time. She cannot, and that puck is picked up there by Carl. Kept in, though, by the Lions. Antonio has it. She fakes a move, sends it out to Drost. Back to Antonio. Gets to the middle. Shot on, blocked there by number 21, Rihanna Spainer. She has one of the goals for the Flames today. That shot coming from Shadford. No, she delays. Sends it back to Drost. Over to Antonio now. Down low to Frank. Back out to Antonio. She makes a move, goes wide, goes behind the net, slides it in front, tries to chip it off the stick of Story, but the Flames are going to be able to pick that one up. That goes down for a clear, and Drost will come back for it. Drost up to Shadford. Goes right around Fussy. And she gets in, drops it off to Harushko, slides it in front. There's Frank, but she cannot get a handle on it, and the Flames are able to chip it out. Teague will have to get there fast. She does. Chips it into the Flames zone. They're going to go ahead and break that up and get into the offensive zone. Here's Britton Fussy slides it over to her teammate, but it's broken up there by Harushko. 3-on-2 for the Lions now. Harushko in, tries to make a move. Good stick there by Oaks to break that up. Now Teague will have it up at the point. Down low to Harushko. And now Ava Bilton. Bilton pushed off there by Oaks. And that's going to be chipped out by the Flames, and Stretch will go off on a change as Bryn Carter will have to go back and reset. 25 seconds to go in the advantage. 6:16 to go in the first. Teague, watched by Ademic. Looking for Dross, picked up there by Cameron though. The freshman gets into the zone. Tries to put a shot on, blocked down. Bilton can't get the deflection, but she does pick up the loose puck. Power play coming to an end as the Flames break out. Bradford calling for it. She gets it. Drost. Nice stick there to break that one up. Somehow, though, Bradford still gets an opportunity, but it's picked off by Frank. She'll go in with Bilton, 2-on-2. Goes wide, tries to make a move in. Frank gets that one off there, but Story, a good shoulder save. Otherwise, Frank would have pulled the Lions to within one. Now Cameron watching defensively as Bradford gets into the zone. That's dropped down low for Jurix. She had the first goal for the Flames. Now Carl. Shot blocked there by Cameron. Good play there by Glenn to break that one up. Shot on, pushed aside by McDonald. Now Teague has her stick lifted, and it's pushed down by Cameron. It's going to go down for an icing as Teague cannot outrace the Flames defender. Another faceoff coming in the Lions zone with them trailing 3-1, although that power play was much better than the first one. A, no shorthanded goal allowed, and B, a little bit more zone pressure. Frank wins that one back. Wither has it. She'll slide it to the near side. Bilton will pick it up. She tries to drop it off the tree to Teague, but Spainer picks it off. Shot towards the net. McDonald looks at it as Wither picks up the pass in front of the crease, and now Cameron will break out. She has her stick lifted there by the Flames, and they're going to get in on a partial break. Broken up nicely there as Battles was in. Teague will pick the puck up in her own zone and push forward. Arfstrom breaks that one up. Now Fuchs. She goes wide. Aislinn Stretch breaking that one up, and now Keller is shoved off the puck by Spainer, and the Flames back out again. Fussy into the corner. Carter will get there first, and now Keller has it. She tries to chip it out. Can't. Gets her own rebound and will finally push that one out. Carter now has it to Drost. That one rolls off her stick, but she pushes forward into the Flames zone, is able to recover. Carl runs into her. And Antonio tries to rip that puck away. She is going to come away with it, though, and now finds Shatford. Shatford puts a shot wide. She'll go into the corner after it. Flames push it forward, and that's going to go down for an icing. With 3:33 to go in the first, a 3-1 Flames lead. And if you're a local fan, it's exactly the score that we have in the Blues game too. 3-1 in favor of Chicago. So both local teams looking to try and battle back tonight as the Flames win the draw there. And they'll slide that one around to Fussy on the far side. Antonio and Shatford trying to pull that puck away. They can't. And the Flames are finally able to chip it out, and now Teague will retreat into her own zone. Teague up to Harushko, who's able to chip it in. The Flames regain possession. Teague out of her reach, and now Brielle Fussy racing in after that. Truder has it. Sticked away by Carter. Opportunity there for Zeifele. It's blocked to the corner by Cameron. She's in there. Breaks things up for Carter. She'll reverse, but that's right to a Flame. Thankfully, it nibbled off of Truder's stick and no damage done. Cameron pushing forward as Shatford goes down. No call there. And that shot will go wide of McDonald. Teague can't get that one just yet, but she does pick it up now. An opportunity. Oh, she had Cameron. Could not get the pass to her. Went through her skates. But Carter now has it for the Lions. She cannot get it past Truder. That'll flow back into the Flames zone, and they'll reset with Stretch. That one's chipped up and into the glass. Out of play. Faceoff will come in the neutral zone with 2:08 to go in the first period. Flames pick the draw up there. Oaks has it. She's watched there by a Splunda, but gets past her and now clears her zone. Jajurczyk into the Lions zone. Carter through the skates of Keller, but right to Saskia Fuchs. She will get it out. Spainer picks it up, but she loses it to a Splunda. Stick checks her, breaks up the play. And Keller in there as well. They can't get it, and the Flames will reset with Oaks. Far side to Battles, looking for Jajurczyk, but that will be broken up by the Lions. Flames go on a change. Antonio calling for the puck. Fuchs can't get it to her. She'll just slide it in. That'll be set up by Story. Reverse there. And now Antonio out for the breakup from Fuchs. Antonio spins. Cuts to the front. Tries to slam it home. No doing there. And Story's going to get a glove on it and freeze the puck. But a good strong play there by Loki Antonio to try and drive hard to the front of the net and stuff that puck under Story's pad. Story able to keep her stick down and keep that puck out, but that's going to be what the Lions are going to have to do. They're really going to have to get into the dirty areas and try and force something into the net. Story, the junior, has been solid this year. A 1.30 goals against average and a .936 save percentage. Both these Flames goaltenders have 3 shutouts apiece on the year. Not going to come tonight as Antonio opened the scoring. Harushko going to dump that one in with under a minute to play. But these goaltenders don't see a lot of shots, but the shots that they do see, they're square to it and they make the saves, as evidenced by their save percentage and goals against. Kept in there by Antonio. She's going to push forward with under 35 to play. She slides that in front to Harushko. Can't get there, and now the Flames are going to chip that one out. Carter's going to have to pick it up as Bradford puts the pressure on her. That one hits the glass up to Harushka. Harushka was looking for Antonio. She can't get to it. Broken up by the Flames. Here's Brielle Fussy. In. Shot low. McDonald paddles it to the side. Here's Spainer. Out to Stretch. Puts that one on. McDonald kicks that one aside. Traffic in front there. That's how the Flames have scored a couple of their goals. And timer will expire with that. A 3-1 Flames lead after one. Antonio got the scoring early for the Lions, but 3 straight goals by the Flames give them the 3-1 lead. We're going to step aside for the intermission. We'll come back with second period action, watching ACHA women's hockey on the Lindenwood YouTube channel. Back here at the Centene Community Ice Center, getting ready for the second period between the Liberty Flames and the Lindenwood Lions. Flames leading 3-1 after one. Lions got things started on the partial breakaway by Loki Antonio. She netted the first goal of the game off the assists from Arden Harushko and Madison Teague, but the Flames came back with 3 straight. First up, Lindsay Jajurchik from Madison Glenn and Rihanna Spainer. And then Shelby Bradford picked up the goal off the assist from Emerson Oaks. And Spainer picks up her second point of the evening on the shorthanded goal coming off the assist from Peyton Carl. We'll see if the Lions are going to be able to fight back here in the second period. They trailed after the first against Miami of Ohio in their last 2 games as well. Definitely need to get something going early on here in the second period. Had a couple of power play opportunities that did not net much outside of that shorthanded goal for the Flames. But we'll see if the Lions can get something going here in the second. Underway, Kennedy Frank has it in her skates. She'll push things forward. Brielle Fussy watching her. Here is Carl behind her own net. She'll push it forward. Bradford has it, but a step up there by Wither keeps things in. Frank, shot on, pushed aside by Story easily into the far corner. Now the Flames try to break it out. Fussy tried to get it out, but couldn't, and is now pushed up there by Truder. In, shot over the head of McDonald from Bradford, and that puck will slide out of the Flames zone off their own stick, and they'll retreat back as Story will set things up for Bradford. Her and Oaks will be back on defense right now as the Flames get a forward change. Antonio watching there, almost got off of Shadford's stick. She kind of surprised the defenseman coming out of nowhere there, and now Mackenzie Drost behind her net. Couldn't connect, and that'll go down for an icing. A little bit of a late whistle there as both Hazelin Stretch and Oaks were waiting for that whistle, thinking it was going to be blown a little bit sooner than that. Nonetheless, that faceoff will come down into the Lions zone. Draw one by Harushko. The Flames push hard in there with Beauchamp. Out to the point. Shot blocked there by Shatford. That was Peebles who took that one. Now Antonio will pick it up in her own zone. She'll chip it out, but Peebles steps up into that, puts that right on to McDonald. She'll just go ahead and bring that in under the glove as Beauchamp was in there on Drost and Carter. Face-off one by the Flames. Shot on, that goes off the knob of the stick, off the shot from Glenn. As McDonald's didn't really see that one, but got her stick on it. Shot there from Carl, gobbled up there by McDonald. Easy save there, she was able to see it cleanly. Another face-off coming in the Lions zone. Full change on both sides. So a 3-1 Flames lead here. Clock isn't moving, so we're not entirely sure how much time is left. Wither in her own zone. Over to Teague. That'll be cleared out of the Lions zone. Up to Battles. That shot goes wide. And out come the Lions. Here is Teague pushing forward. She gets around the defender. Shot on, that hits the outside of the net. And racing in is Saskia Fuchs behind the net. She whips it around, tries to put it short side. Story was drifting off the post, but still was able to make the save. Now coming out with it is Emerson Oaks. Up to Battles. Slap shot blocked there by Wither off the leg and into the corner for Jajurchik. Wither fans on the pass, recovers and finds Teague up the middle. Keller unable to get it out, but that does pop up to Fuchs, who will push it forward. Teague at her own blue line. Up to a Splunda. Keller's got to get off the ice. as Harushko was trying to get to that one but couldn't touch it as Keller was still there. Flying wide is Britton Fussy. That shot by Glynn, nudged to the outside by Wither. And now Glynn again. Watch there by Esplunda. Out to Carl. That shot tipped on but doesn't reach the front of the net. And now Fussy with Adamic. And that's going to be broken up by Harushko. She's going to start off into the offensive zone. Just 1-on-2. Far side. Goes around the net. Looking for some help. She still has it. Tries to drop it off. Broken up by the Flames. Harushko almost has it again. Now Antonio. She spins near side. Out to the top to Drost. That shot, a couple of skates it hits and goes to the far corner. And now Shatford trying to pick it up. Harushko slides it down low. Shatford has it in her skates, as does Carl, and Carl will come away with it. She exits the zone, tries to get to the red line, can't, but it does clip off the skate of Carter, so no icing. Drost will retreat. Drost makes a move, gets around Antonio into the zone. Goes to her backhand in the corner. Loses that one there to the Flames. Peebles. Now up for Brielle Fussy. That one drifts in on McDonald. Has to kick it out with her pad as it slipped under her stick. But a save nonetheless, and now the Lions will try to clear the zone. Here is Cameron, the freshman. On her forehand shot, and that is stopped by Story right into the breadbasket. And a face-off inside the Flame zone, but a shot for the Lions. It's something we didn't see enough of in those games against Miami of Ohio. As the Lions were outshot 32-29 and 34-21. It's that second game against the Redhawks that was just absolute domination by them. Splunda has it in the far corner. Keller in there as well, hard on the forecheck, but the Flames are able to pull that one away. And now here comes Oakes. She races across the red line, gets into the Lions zone. Puts a shot on, McDonald able to make the stop. That puck spits out to the crease, and McDonald's able to get a glove on it and frees the puck for a faceoff. That one was a little nerve-wracking right there if you're a Lions fan. Good shot by Oakes. And it ended up popping back into the crease. But McDonald able to stand firm and get the face-off. Flames have control. Glynn slides it down low, blocked off there by Esplunda. Flames are going to have to pull it back into their own zone. Carl, watched by Keller and Esplunda. Now an opportunity, 3-on-2 for the Flames. That one's dropped into the middle behind the intended target. Beauchamp, and a break for the Lions. That puck skips over McDonald's stick, and now Beauchamp has it. She'll go behind the Lions' net. Watched by Wither. Beauchamp still has it on her backhand. Drops it off to the point. Zeffley. That one blocked down there by Fuchs. Kept alive there by Truder. Zeffley again. That one knocked off a line to Peebles. Tipped on there by Truder. Good hands there from last year's ACHA Division I Women's Player of the Year, Yannick Truder. And the Lions able to get that one down. Truder had a natural hat trick against the Lions in that semifinal match last year. Hasn't had as much success this year, 6 goals and 7 assists on the year. Still a strong player for this Flames team. Peebles trying to get around Drost and does. Slides that one up to Battles. Back to Battles, and then she scores. Battles on the give and go. Makes it 4-1. Haley Battles with the goal. I believe Brielle Fussy will get the assist on that one. We'll wait for the official confirmation. But a 4-1 Flames lead here now in the second. And they're right back off the hop Getting into the zone is Stretch. Loses her stick to Drost. But Drost will lose the puck, but it kicks out to Harushko. Harushko has Antonio on her right. She drops it off to her. Antonio will spin, drop it behind the net for the Flames. Shatford. And whistle will blow as the net comes off its moorings. .14 minutes to go in the second period. A 4-1 Flames lead. Lions able to win the draw. T keeps it in. Tries to put the shot on. Broken up by the Flames. Here comes Jurczyk. Good defensive play there to break that one up. Teague has it hop over her stick, and now Cameron will give chase in the near side. Chips that one up. Glenn keeps it in. Now Wither will look to reverse, but can't. She slides it up to the point, but Glenn intercepts. She has Carl. Now to the near side. Adamic. Hervit. She loses it. Lions have it, but cannot get out of the zone. Cameron has to reset. Finds Teague along the far side. Chips it out, but Carl keeps it in. Has some room to work with. Puts a shot on. That's in as well. Peyton Carl from the points picks up the 5th Flames goal of the evening. Flames win the draw again. Pushing forward is Zeifle. Now roll in on McDonald, and she'll melt that one down for a faceoff. 13:03 to go in the second. Lions able to pick that one up off the Flames win, and now here's a Splunda trying to break in. Britton Fussy picks up the assist on the Carl goal. Now here's Carter. She finds Fuchs. That's going to roll up, and Splunda has an opportunity. Tries to make a cut, and it's broken up by Emerson Oaks. And she'll slide it to her defensive partner, Zeifle. Shatford looking for the puck. Can't find it. That'll slide to center, and Teague will dump it right back in. Here is Oaks now. Watched by Harushko and Antonio. Antonio has it, slides it back down low. Shatford tries to break it up. Good play there by Zeifle to get that one up and out. That'll flip into the Flames bench, and a faceoff will come in the neutral zone. Flames have control in their own zone. Recap of the last two goals. You have Haley Battles off the assist from Brielle Fussy and Yannick Truder. And then the goal by Peyton Carl from Britton Fussy. Shatford puts a shot on. Story square to that one. Is able to pick that one off with ease. And a face-off upcoming. So the Fussy sisters each have assists here in the second period. Carl sitting with 2 points. Spainer with 2 points as well. And as you run down this Liberty roster, they have contributions from everybody in the lineup. I mean, looking at it, Beauchamp, Oaks, Bradford, Truder, Stretch, Adamic, Battles, Spainer, Glynn, Brielle Fussy, Hervit, Britton Fussy, Sammy Peebles, all have at least one goal on the season. So they really spread the offense out. And then tonight, picking up her first goal of the season, Lindsay Djurczyk. So she has a first tonight, picking up her first of the season, and that puck will go down for an icing. No, it's not, as Carter is beaten to that by Britton Fussy. That puck comes in front. No Flames player able to get a stick on it, but they do recover and pick up possession. Oaks, McDonald stops that one. Behind the net, Beauchamp slides it to the point, but a change happening on the defensive side. So no one there, and Truder will have to pick it up in her own zone. She's looking for Oaks. Will actually find Bradford. She'll slide it in front. Good stick there by Wither to break that one up, as an opportunity was coming for Brielle Fussy. And now Teague under pressure there. She tries to push forward. Can't get it. Keller in the corner with Fussy. And the Lions able to break that one up. Stretch to Brielle Fussy. Into the Lions zone, drops that one off. Bradford shot on, blocked by Esplunda. Now Wither has it in the corner, loses that one. Right to Spainer. Spainer fighting hard, keeps it alive. In front, that one broken up by the Lions, but it kicks out to the point to McDonald. McDonald finds Peebles. That shot drifts in on McDonald, who's able to grab it and get another face-off. 9:43 to go in the second. Well, 5-1 Flames lead here in the second period. Battles and Carl picking up the goals. And a face-off win by the Flames. That'll be pushed to behind the net. And they still maintain possession. Carl, that one shot wide. Picked up by the Flames. To Djurczyk. Truder has it, loses it. Shatford now. Can't get it out of the zone. Here is Truder, slides it in front. Drost able to get a stick on that. Harushko looking for Antonio. She has her. That skips over her stick. She'll race down there on Glenn, but Glenn will come away with it. Shatford. That puck given away. Harushko in the middle. Arden Harushko, shot. No, good, goes wide. She had Story out of the net, but a good defensive play there to break things up. Did the Flames, and now Carl has it. Push forward. As Arfstrom had it, she goes off on a change. Lions pull it out. Brought down there by Glenn. Into the Lions zone. That one blocked away by Wither. That'll come out to Antonio. She exits the zone. Dumps it down low. She'll go off on a change. Adamic behind her net. Stops and surveys the ice. Fans on the pass. And now Bilton has an opportunity. Her stick was held. No call there. And now in front was Kennedy Frank. She still has it in the near corner. Out to the top. Drost was going to her right. The puck went to her left. Now an opportunity for Britton Fussy, but she can't get there. Drost dumps her to the ground and does an admirable thing of trying to slow her down before going into the boards. And they're going to call Mackenzie Drost on that, though, and she'll go to the box. They're going to call interference. And Mackenzie Drost going to the box, and the Flames will pick up their first power play of the game. So a 5-1 lead for the Flames, and they get a chance to add on more. As Spainer will take the draw. She wins it. That's back to Stretch, now to Carl. Back to Stretch at the top of the point. Stretch has it again. Puts a shot on. That's blocked to the corner by Fuchs. Nice play there. Frank kicks it forward. Tries to get it out. She can't. Kept in there by Stretch. Now Frank has it. She has an opportunity shorthanded. Can she do it? Tries to beat Stretch. Slides it to the front. Can't get a shot off. She goes crashing into the boards. And Stretch will pick that one up. And now the Flames have an opportunity 4-on-2. Brielle Fussy in the middle. Spainer Shot on, scores! Brianna Spainer picks up her second of the evening. And the Flames go ahead 6-1. You get an opportunity on one end of the ice, aren't able to capitalize. And coming right back, 4-on-2 for the Flames, and Spainer got loose in the middle, was able to beat Emily McDonald cleanly. Face-off win by the Flames. They retain possession again. They just continue to push forward. Nice play there by Harushko to block that one. That's cleared out. Right back in by the Flames. And Brielle Fussy picks up her second assist of the period. I was talking to head coach for McKendree, Derek Pilardi, last night after the Bearcats' victory in overtime against them. And, I basically was like, hey, what did you see in that game last night? And he comes right back and says, I do not envy Lindenwood having to play Liberty in a sort of redemption game for them. Liberty's players all do a really good job of supporting and being an option for the puck carry, generating speed away from the puck, and they use that speed differential to create advantages on the rush and on the cycle as well, something we've seen all night tonight, and they've been able to capitalize on a couple of misplays by the Lions as well. So when you give an opportunity to a good team like the Flames to get some clean looks, they're going to put them away. It's the reason why this team hadn't lost in 2 years until last night. Flames able to keep that in the zone. That'll chip out off a Teague, though, and right back in by Arfstrom. We'll see those Bearcats later on this season. Actually, the final game of the regular season here at Centene will be against McKendree. It'll be a home-and-home series against them. We'll pop up the upcoming schedule for the Lions a little bit later so you can see what's coming up. 3 more games coming up at Centene next week as that one goes in high from Spainer. She picks up the hat trick just like that. Brianna Spainer with 3 goals and a 7-1 Liberty lead. Will we see Maya Busi come in or not? Coach Miller calling a timeout with 5:24 to go here in the second period. I mean, really not much you can say about what the Lions can do differently. Just seems like this Flames team is all over the place. Offensively, defensively, not really giving the Lions much opportunity in that offensive zone. And with the timeout, Coach Miller really just trying to get his team reset to start chipping away at this 6-goal lead. Spainer picking up 2 goals here in the last minute and a half to collect the hat trick. As the referees blow the whistle to get the timeout completed. Lions win the draw, but Oakes is the one who picks it up for Liberty, slides it around the net. Julia McDonald picks up the assist on the Spainer goal. And now here comes the Flames again. Truder, that one directed wide by Shatford. Flames pick it right back up. Down low to Truder in front. McDonald, that puck's still loose. Can she find it? No, it squirts to the far corner, and the Flames reset. Glynn. Oaks, that shot tipped there by Hervert, but it goes wide. Bilton has it on the far boards along with Dross, but the Flames able to pull it away. Truder to Glynn. Glynn goes high to the blocker side, doesn't hit anything but the glass, and now an opportunity for Carl. Glynn has it back to Carl at the point. Shot high, glove down there by McDonald. That's one she needed right there to get that confidence level back up. As a shot came on from Laura Arfstrom. 4:17 left to go in the second, a 7-1 Flames lead. Spainer on a draw, wins it back to Carl. Carl will try to switch places there with Fussy. Lions pick it up. Antonio under pressure. Bradford, that one blockered away by McDonald. Kicks in front quickly to Teague. And now Antonio. In her own zone, gives it up, but slides it down. Harushko looking for it. But it's picked up by Glynn. Brielle Fussy in with Spainer. Spainer already on 3. Looking for another one. Big play there by Wither just to get a stick on that. Otherwise, Spainer has an easy tap in. Now Wither will push forward. She gets the red line, dumps it in. Story will set it up for Zyfley. Zyfley has Battles. Battles watched by Drost. That one low and stick to the near corner. Drost will pick it up, slide it around. There is Jurczyk. Carter chips it up. Bilton can't get to it. Zyfley has it. Near side to Oaks. That one blocked aside by McDonald off the pad. Bilton able to break up the rebound opportunity and tries to get it out. Finds a spoon to escape, but it kicks right to Keller. She'll push it forward, but Emerson Oaks now has it. Right back in are the Flames. That one blocked aside by Dross. McDonald will paddle it back behind her own net. And the Flames pick it right back up. Jurczyk has it again. Slides it low, but Drost able to get a skate on it. Pulls it out of the boards and pushes forward. Here's Mackenzie Drost. Graduate dumps it down low. Oaks will set things up behind the net. Pressured there by Shadford. Shadford steals the puck, still has it, tries to chip it in front, but a nice play by the Flames defense to keep it behind the net. They'll push it out of the zone, but now Wither will have it. 2:10 to go. Shadford again. Run into the boards by Beauchamp. She steals the puck. Beauchamp, glove save there by McDonald. All right, got a stoppage in play. Let's take a look at that upcoming schedule for the Lions. Next week on the 27th, they will be hosting Midland. That game will get underway at 8 o'clock, and then a doubleheader against Wisconsin on the 28th and 29th, and then the Lions will head back out on the road. They've got a game against Midland on the 4th and 5th, and then Minot State the 10th and 11th, and then Jamestown on the 12th. Back underway here. Shot goes wide on McDonald. Under 2 to go. McDonald will put her blocker down on that one. Puck is still loose. No whistle. And she finally gets her glove on it, and they finally blow it dead. Face-off upcoming. 1:51 to go in the second. 6-goal lead for the Flames as they've come out firing after their loss last night to McKendree. That one goes wide. Wither has it. Pushes it up to Antonio. She tries to chip it out. That stays in the zone momentarily, but goes up and out of play over the glass for another face-off. Three goals from Rihanna Spainer tonight. Peyton Carl has a goal. Haley Battles has a goal. So does Shelby Bradford. And the first of the season for Lindsay Jurczyk. McDonald puts that one toward the net, looking for the tip. Goes wide. Now Teague slides it behind the net, but there's another Flame player once again. McDonald Gets tripped up there as that puck slid to the wrong side of her stick. And now Antonio. Pressured there by Spainer. Coming away with it is Shadford. She goes around a Flames player and tries to push forward into the offensive zone. Fans on the entrance attempt, and the Flames will pick it right back up and go back in. Battles, chips it down low. McDonald will settle things down for Teague. Teague pressured there by Adamic. Ava Bilton up and around. Miscommunication there with Fuchs, and the Flames intercept. Far side here to Adamic. That one goes high and over the head of McDonald. Fuchs chips at it. Arden Harushko gets it out. But Zeifle gets it right back into Adamic. She stops, tries to drop it off. Can't get it as Armstrong watching it with Teague, who slides it around to Stretch. Now to Zeifle. That shot blocked down there by the Lions' Bilton. And an opportunity for Kenzie Cameron as we got 15 to go in the second. Stretch whips it up. 6 seconds to go with Fussy getting into the Lions zone. She stops, slips, falls down, and that's going to do it here for the second period. All Flames here in the second. 4 goals, including a power play goal and the hat trick goal for Rihanna Spainer. Lions are going to have to do a lot of work in the third. 15 minutes left to go in the intermission. Then we'll be back for the third. See if the Lions can come back. 7-1, Liberty leads. Watching Lindenwood women's hockey on the ACHA women's hockey on the Lindenwood YouTube channel. Getting ready for the third period here at Centene Community Ice Center. Michael Wagon Connect here on the Lindenwood Women's ACHA YouTube channel. Some ACHA action between the Lions and the Liberty Flames. And the Flames have really had control of this game as they were up 7-1 heading into this third period. Lots of work for the Lions to do here just to kind of chip away at this one. And really it's kind of been the Rihanna Spaner show. 4 points on the night, an assist on the first goal, and then 3 goals after that to pick up the hat trick. She picked up the last 2 goals of that second period, one of which being on the power play to give her the hat trick. Also saw Lindsay Jajurczyk pick up her first goal of the year in that first period. She opened the scoring for the Flames. Loki Antonio picked up the goal for the Lions to start things off. The assist by Arden Harushko and Madison Teague early in the first, but it's been 7 unanswered goals by the Flames. Emily McDonald still back in the net for the Lions. We'll see if they're able to start chipping away early here against this dominant Flames team coming in number 1 in the ACHA. Fell last night to McHenry in overtime, their first loss in 2 years. So you knew they were going to be coming out hungry. Brielle Fussy in right away. That shot chipped in and finds the back of the net as it goes off the stick of Jessica Wither and into the back of the net. The Flames up now 8-1. So nothing going the Lions' way here this evening. As Wither able to get her stick on that, but it just chips up and over the pad of Emily McDonald for the goal. We'll wait to get the official word on who gets credit for that goal, and we'll bring that to you as soon as we can. If it is off a Wither stick, it'll be Brielle Fussy who picks up the goal. Flames right back in. That'll be offside as Spaner not able to drag her. Flames punch that one into the Lions zone. Mackenzie Drost picks it up. Now to Peebles. That shot goes wide as Britton Fussy picks it up and sends it back to Zeifle. Blocked there by Asplunda. Zeifle will have to backtrack. Asplunda giving chase. Zeifle picks that one up. She finds Arfstrom. That eludes her stick and goes down for an icing. Puck down again, going to roll down for another icing. Face-off win by the Flames. Shatford trying to push around Adamic to try and get that one, but Adamic is the one who comes away with it. Nice stick there by Bilton to pick that off. Story turns that one aside to Shatford. In front, Bilton can't get a stick on it. Flames are going to push it forward. Teague, that one chips up and over the net. And Bilton will give chase. That one slides in on Story. She's able to grab that one and collect the face-off. Harushko on the draw against Truder. Truder wins it back. Oakes pressured there by Antonio. Truder's going to come away with it. Brielle Fussy has it broken up. Antonio slides it around the net. No one there for the Lions. And the Flames are going to be able to get that one out. That skips over Wither's stick and down. No icing there as she attempted to play it. Teague, far side, broken up there nicely. Spainer in, stopped there by McDonald. Big save to prevent Spainer from picking up that 4th goal on the night. When you see a hat trick scorer coming down on you wide open, you're just hoping you can get a piece of it. McDonald got more than that and keeps it a 8-1 Flames lead. Rusco ties up there with Beauchamp. Spainer now finds Hervit. And we did get confirmation Brielle Fussy does pick up that goal off the assist from Yannick Truder. Now here's Carl. That one blocked out by Hervert. And now Carter will pick it up for the Lions. Under pressure there from Hervert. He'll slide around to the back of the net for Droz. She fans on the opportunity to clear. Beauchamp picks it up in the middle. That shot tipped on there by Hervert. Picked up by Antonio, and McDonald able to make the save. Now Antonio pushing things forward. Trying to use that speed to get to the middle of the ice. She does. Drops it down low, and the Lions will go off on a change. Carl will pick that one up. 16:37 to go in the game. Teague will step into that one, keep it alive in the zone. Story will square things up there for Glenn. Glenn to the near side. Teague steps in again, keeps that one alive in the zone for the Lions, but it's given up to Carl again. She'll reset behind her own net. There it is for Jurczyk. She's run into the boards by Teague, slowed up there. Britton Fussy picks it up. She'll slide it out to the point to Zyfley, now to McDonald. That one off the leg of Jurczyk. And now down low to the Flames. Battles, broken up by the Lions, and now Teague will push things forward. Late on a shift for her. She's going to have to stay out a little bit longer, though, as that puck doesn't get deep. Now an opportunity from the Flames. Battles as Teague was able to get a stick on that, slow it up, and that put Battles offside. Big play there for Teague, getting back late on her shift just to get that puck slowed down enough that Battles cannot pick it up cleanly. Flames win the draw once again. Peebles dumps it down low. Carter can't pick it up, and now Drost has it. She's under pressure there by Truder. Truder almost steals it, but a good set of support there from Risha Shatford. Shatford picked up the only 2 goals in that series against Miami. Those were on Thursday afternoon. Lions just the 1 goal so far tonight. They trail 8-1. Puck still in the Flames zone. Now here's Zyfley. Correction, that's Peebles. She does not get the red line. They'll go down for an icing. Lions will have a face-off in the Flames zone with 15:03 to go in the third. Little delay on the Flames change. We're about ready to get back underway. Shatford on the draw. Antonio is able to chip it out. Teague tipped on there by Shatford. Story able to reach back across and get her glove on it. Nothing doing there for the Lions, although a good shot attempt by Teague and a good tip there by Shatford. Flames win the draw there. Bradford slides it up to Truder. She's in there with Brielle Fussy. Fussy, the latest goal scorer for the Flames. Can't get to that one as it slides past her and Fuchs. Now picked up by Stretch. Around front. Opportunity broken up there again by Fuchs. Now here comes Teague out of the zone. Has Antonio on her right. Gets it to her. 3-on-1. Antonio into the middle. Opportunity for her. She tries to slide it under the pad, but a nice job there by Story to get that flush to the ice. And is able to pull that one out. Antonio bidding for her second of the evening. Now here's Harushko. In front. That one tipped wide by a Flames player off the shot by Keller. And now the Flames, Truder. Slides it behind the net to Carl. Watched by Harushko. So starting to see some line juggling here by Coach Miller. As a Splunda and Keller can't get that one away from Truder. And now an opportunity for Bradford. She had a goal earlier in the first, and it's broken up by Keller. Now to Harushko. 1-on-4. Arden Harushko tries to go wide. Broken up there nicely by Julia McDonald. Harushka pestering her. She still has it behind the net. Arden Harushka battling hard as Bilton gets run into the boards. Out come the Flames. Here is Britton Fussy along with Glenn. Fussy fires that one wide. That'll clear the zone. Picked up by Adamic. She's chased there by Shatford. Adamic pushes it around. Up to Britton Fussy. As Bilton tries to keep it in the zone. Finally punched out. Now Shatford tries to get in. Broken up again by the Flames. That was Glenn. She gets it up to Beauchamp. Gets that one a little too far in front of her. And now Shatford has an opportunity. 1-on-3. She goes wide. Splunda and Antonio driving hard to the net. That one at the side of the post. Story didn't know where it was. Finally, Battles yells out to her, it's to your right, to your right. She finds it, puts a glove on it. We'll have a face-off in the Flame zone. 12:40 to go in the third. Again, the Lions will be back in action here next week. Midland on Friday, Wisconsin on Saturday and Sunday. Drost has it to Antonio. Antonio tries to kick it forward, but it's broken up by the Flames, and now here's an opportunity for Brielle Fussy. 1-on-2, Drost chasing her. Teague gets a stick on it and forces her wide. Now Antonio picks it up on the far boards. She finds Esplunda up to Teague. Teague trying to push things forward from her defensive position. She goes wide. That one kicked out by Story. No one there for the Lions, and now an opportunity for Bradford pushing it up to Fussy. Back check there by Teague. Breaks that one up. No one helping out Brielle Fussy on that one. And an opportunity for Harushko to push it up. She chips it into the Flame zone. Story will set it up for her defense. McDonald broken up by the Lions, still in the Flame zone. It's somewhere in the paraphernalia of McDonald. She'll slide that one back to Stretch. Watched by Bilton. No real rush to get it away from behind her net. As you hold a 7-goal lead, nothing you really need to do to push things forward. And now up to Britton Fussy. Broken up by Carter. Fussy right back in on it. Nice play there to keep it alive. Harushko can't get to it, and now the Flames will get it right back. Adamic into Herbert. That one blocked aside by Wither, but Britton Fussy has it. Stolen by Shatford to Kenzie Cameron. Zeifley will pick it up in her own zone and find Glenn. Back to Zeifley. Stick there by Fuchs. Now Shatford into the Flame zone, but picked up there by Battles. Broken up by Antonio. She's back in. Lone goal scorer for the Lions. That one goes off the skate of Glenn to the far side. Shatford cannot control it, and that'll clear the zone. Drops back in. Antonio and Shatford get back on side. Now here come the Flames. Spainer, 3 goals on the night, 4 points overall. Glenn picks it up. I thought that was in still, but it does slip out of the zone. And that'll be an offside. That was awfully close. Glenn did a great job of trying to get to it. But for the Lions, a lucky break there. That'll come outside the zone. 10:29 to go in the third. Shatford Intruder on the draw. Shatford wins it. Teague far side to Drost, up to Antonio. She'll dump it in to the Flames bench. And Alex Keith didn't think she was going to get any action in the game tonight, and she had to make the save right there. That's why you always got to have your head on a swivel if you're on the bench. Whether you're the backup, you're a player, you're a coach. You never know when that puck may be coming into the bench. Broken up there by Harushko. That's going to be offside as Esplunda was caught in. They'll face off outside the zone once again. 10:14 to go in the third. Flames control the draw. Broken up by Wither. Right back to the Flames. Here's Bradford, 1-on-3. Stick check there by Teague, but Bradford able to pick it right back up in front. Cannot get it to Zyfley. And picking it up and retreating is McDonald, up to Brielle Fussy. Fussy has some room to work. On her backhand. Goes wide. Stops. Finds her forehand. Trying to look in front for Bradford. Broken up by Harushko, but finds the Flames defense, and now Wither breaks it up. Annika Esplunda up to Teague. Zyfley, good stick to break that one up, and she'll push it forward. Now an opportunity here for her. Peebles in front. Shatford breaks that one up nicely. She's put under pressure there by Hervert, and that keeps it in the zone for the Flames. Bryn Carter behind her own net. Chips it up. Esplunda comes to that one. Zyfley keeps it alive, though, and Hervert slides it back down low. Carter, far corner. Chased there by Beauchamp. Beauchamp will pick it up. She has Hervert in front. Doesn't get it to her. Looks to go around the other side. Beauchamp finds the point. Zyfley over to Stretch. That one put on wide. McDonald gets a pad on it. And now here's an opportunity for Cameron to just chip it out. That she will. No icing, as that'll slow up for Zyfley. Stretch telling her where to go. Here is Britton Fussy. Wide of Carter. She tries to chip it past McDonald. Good stop there. She hugged her post. Now the puck will come to the far corner. Picked up by Glynn. Glynn slides it to the point. Back to Glynn. Shot on, and McDonald picks that one up. And a face-off upcoming. .8:18 to go in the third, an 8-1 Liberty lead. Seeing why they are the number one team in the ACH and why they've only lost once in the last 2 years. Just wave upon wave of good forward and defensive combination. Bryn Carter behind her own net. Has some room to work with, pushes things forward, gets it out of the zone, but good job there by Truder to break things up. Bradford, far side. That one slid in. Brielle Fussy picks up another one. 2 here in the third. And a 9-1 Flames lead. .753, a 9-1 Liberty lead. Lions win the draw. Madison Teague has it. She just chips that one over the head of Story. Antonio picks it up in the far corner. She'll rim it around. No Lion there, though, as the Flames pick it up. Arfstrom. Good pinch in there by Fuchs to keep it alive. That's behind the Flames net. Picked up there by Oakes. Just out of the reach of Arfstrom. And Teague will go back. Bradford and Carl pick up the assists on the goal by Fussy. And the Flames have it again. This is Britton Fussy now around the net. She's looking for a goal tonight. She has an assist. Britton gets it right back. Now to Stretch on the near side. Fuchs gets a stick to it. And now Antonio has Shatford. Gets it behind her, and that one will go I thought off the stick of Story, but no, it is down for an icing. As Antonio had Shatford going to her right, that puck goes to her left. And instead of an opportunity for a scoring chance, that is down for an icing. And a face-off in the Lion zone. 6:51 to go in the third. Discussion between the referees about where the face-off was. They decide to still keep it in the Lion zone. Shot on there. McDonald turns that one aside. Carter slips it through the skates of Jurczyk. The Flames get it right back to Jurczyk again. McDonald with the big save. Didn't see much of that one. Was able to get the blocker on it, and that puck is cleared down. No icing. As going back is Carl to pick it up. Carl gets it going back up to Jurczyk. Broken up by Harushko. Jurczyk gets it right back in. Carter rims it around to Drost. Drost off of the stick of Keller, right to the Flames. Shot on there. McDonald squeezes it between her pads. Off the shot there from Madison Glynn. 6:11 left to go here. Liberty looking to move to 18-0-1-0 on the season. Looks to be well on their way to that. The Lions going to follow the 5-10-0-1. And at this point, really just looking for a little bit of positive momentum going forward. Still looking for their first win in 2023 as well. Glynn, shot from the point. McDonald able to get that one. She smothers it. As Bradford was in there sniffing around for a rebound, but nothing doing there. Clock is going to stop at 5:51. And the Flames get another line change. Adamic on the draw. She wins it back to Stretch. Stretch finds Oakes. That one blocked away by Cameron. Still finds its way to Adamic, who puts a shot on. That is also blocked. Drost in the corner with Shatford. And now pops out to Kenzie Cameron. That's off the skate of Bilton, but picked up by Shatford. She loses it. Now Carter tries to get in. Can't. That one is in offside. Delayed. So the Lions are going to have to get back out of the zone. And now Adamic will pick it up behind her own net. Just out of the reach there of Hervert. The Lions able to pick it up in their own zone. Teague makes Hervert miss. But a trio of Flames really kind of forcing her into her own zone, not really giving her much room to skate. Teague being watched there closely by Spainer. Does get it into the zone as Oakes is watched by Antonio now. Peebles behind the net. Jurczyk has it. Far side as Beauchamp. Driving hardest to Jurczyk. Beauchamp puts that one wide. That'll clear the zone and come all the way back into the Flames' defensive area for Zeifle. Fuchs as Zeifle spins. Comes back to the near side. Finds Truder. Wither is able to step up on that one, and now Saskia Fuchs. Wither picks it up at the red line, slides it into the Flame zone. 4:15 to go in the third. Zeifle has that skip off her skate, and Antonio, crunched between a couple of Flames players, loses her stick, has to get back in her own zone. Opportunity battles. That one blocked aside by Drost. Flames still have it. Shot on, blocked aside by McDonald. 3:55 to go in the game. Out to the point to Carl. Slides it to Zeifle. Drives for the one-timer. Goes to the near side. Bradford picks it up. Run into the boards by Drost. Slides that one in front to Wither. Looks for Antonio and finds her. Esplunda just off of her stick, but she's going to be able to get on it. Zeifle watching her. Esplunda. That shot goes wide of Story and to the near side. Picked up here by Carl. Bradford in the middle. Adamic has it knocked off her stick by Carter. Fired back in by the Flames and picked up by Teague. Teague looking to go north. She does. Finds Shatford. Shatford to her forehand. Spins to her backhand. Puts a shot on Story. Easy stop for her. Face-off coming in the Flame zone with 3:11 left to go. Three goals in the first for the Flames, 4 in the second, 2 more here in the third. Gives you that 9-1 lead. Loki Antonio with the lone goal for the Lions. She started the scoring off as that one picked off there by Arfstrom, but she's not able to control it. And Ava Bilton will clear the zone. And you thought things maybe we're going to be going the Lions' way a little bit early on as Antonio got in there on the break. Made a nice move around Story, picked up the goal, but then 3 straight goals by Jurczyk, Bradford, and Spainer really kind of put the Lions on that back foot, and they were really never able to get back on the front. As here comes Shadford. Had it to Cameron, now to Bilton. She'll spin and put it in. It's a delayed offsides as Oakes will pick it up behind her own net. Antonio putting the pressure on there for Oakes. She'll spin, come to the far side, broken up there by Harushko. Antonio tries to pick it off from Peebles and can't. Harushko has it, now down low to Antonio. Tried to find Harushko in front, couldn't. Drost picks it up. That's blocked aside by Britton Fussy. And that'll clear the zone even after the snow shower it got. There's Fuchs and Harushko now on the far boards. Can't get it. Now Hervert. Up to Britton Fussy. That shot right into the chest of McDonald. She's able to pick that one up. And a face-off in the Lions zone. 1:45 to go. Flames will move to 18-01-0. And just that one loss in the last 2 years, coming last night against McKendree. And after doubling up the Bearcats in shots and still falling in overtime, you just knew the Flames were going to come out of that one. Tipped on there by Jurczyk. Stopped by McDonald, cleared out by Shatford. And right back in by Carl. Drost off the boards and glass, and that'll find the Lions bench. And the bounce back ability of this Flames team, after dominating the game last night against McKendree and still losing, just shows you what kind of team they are and how difficult and dangerous they're going to be come playoff time. You can see why they're the 4-time defending champions. Face-off won by the Lions. Teague has it on the near side. She'll spin and reset. Watch there by a couple of Flames players. That skips over the stick of Keller. That'll go down for an icing call. Now they're going to wave that one off. Stretch now finds it to McDonald. Slides it up, but over the stick of Battles. McDonald will pick it right back up, and Stretch has it as we approach a minute to go. Cameron eyeing her. 1 minute left in the game. Stretch, that one off the stick of Harushko, and McDonald now has it. Harushko pressuring her. That's up and brought in by Ava Bilton, but Britton Fussy able to strong arm her off of that one. She'll push things forward. Hits center. Still going. Fussy run off there by Teague as Fussy lost an edge. And now Wither will pick things up. 28 seconds left to go. Cameron up to Teague. Teague, Harushko in 2-on-3. Teague wide. That one blockered into the corner by Story. Britton Fussy gets a stick on it, but it's broken up. And now here comes Arfstrom. Arfstrom and Brielle Fussy. Fussy sitting on 2 goals. In the middle, broken up there by Antonio. McDonald will cover that one as Brielle Fussy was looking for the hat trick herself, but unable to pick it up. 5.7 seconds left to go. Harushko on the draw with Arfstrom. Harushko wins it back. Time ticks away. 1 second left to go, and the Liberty Flames come into Centene and blow out the Lions 9-1, avenging their first loss in 2 years to McKendree last night. Just a overall team effort by Liberty tonight. Nothing much the Lions could have done against a team like the Flames. Recapping the goals, Loki Antonio for the Lions, assisted by Arden Harushko and Madison Teague. For the Flames, you had Lindsay Jurczyk pick up her first goal this season off the assist from Madison Glynn and Rihanna Spainer. And then Shelby Bradford picked up the second goal off the assist from Emerson Oakes. Spainer got on the score sheet on the goal column with the final goal of the first period off of an assist from Peyton Carl. And then in the second, you had a 4-goal outburst. Haley Battles from Britton Fussy and Yannick Truder. Then you had Carl picking up her first goal of the game from Brielle Fussy. Spainer, back-to-back goals, a power play goal for her from Brielle Fussy, and then the assist from Julia McDonald on the fourth goal of that period, her third of the game, gave the Flames the 7-1 lead. And then Brielle Fussy, 2 goals in the third period, first from Yannick Truder, second one from Shelby Bradford and Peyton Carl to finish the scoring at 9-1. Lions fall to 5-10, 0-1 on the year. They'll be back in action next week, starting on Friday against Midland. You can catch that game and the other 2 games against Wisconsin next week right here on the ACHA Lindenwood Women's Hockey YouTube channel. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Thank my cameraman and producer Mason Vanderhayden as well for all of his great work tonight. I'm Michael Wagenknecht. Final again here, 9-1 in favor of the Liberty Flames over the Lindenwood Lions. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.